Hello, buddy. It's Zechariah. And as maybe you know, I am dedicated to running from federal police officers, firefighters, and U.S. Custom and U.S. Border Patrol members who lost their life in line of duty in 2020. And unfortunately, I'm running from another U.S. Customs and Border Protection officer who has lost his life in the line of duty. And today I'm running for fallen officer Domingo Jasso III. He worked at the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Customs and Border Protection, Office of Field Operations, and his end of watch was November 5th, 2020, and lost his life after contracting COVID-19 after an outbreak among staff and inmates at the Progreso, Donna, Port of Entry in Progreso, Texas. He was 42 years old at the time of his passing and served a total of 9 years with the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. He leaves behind a wife, 3 children, parents, and 2 sisters. Tonight I'll be running with the blue line flag in his honor. I'll be doing 7 laps around the track hoop in my school, which is the equivalent of a mile in his honor. I'll be joined tonight by many supporters, including the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, who came out to support their fallen brother in the line of duty. Some are running, some even have their kids that are running with us as well tonight. And we're also joined by U.S. Customs and Border Protection that are patrolling. Also tonight we are joined by the Seminole County Sheriff's Office who bring out multiple cruisers, and the Orlando Police Department in the back as well. We're also joined by other supporters who will be running as well as my whole family here tonight. Before one starts, I'm going to do a quick prayer in honor of his whole family and department, so the hurts they're going through, and then I'll be on my way.
For those tuning in tonight, Zechariah running his second mile of the evening. This mile in honor of fallen officer Domingo Jasso III. He worked with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Customs and Border Protection, Office of Field Operations. End of watch November the 5th, 2020. Lost his life after contracting COVID-19 while on duty at the Progreso, Donna, Port of Entry in Progreso, Texas. 42 years old, served 9 years with U.S. Customs and Border Protection, leaves behind a wife, 3 children, parents, and 2 sisters. Zechariah and many supporters tonight completing their first of 7 laps to honor this hero. We're always so appreciative of the various local agencies that continually come out and help honor our fallen heroes alongside of Zechariah, helping to honor fallen officer Domingo Jasso III. We have multiple members of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection as well as the Border Patrol. We also have the Seminole County Sheriff's Office. We also have the Orlando Police Department. Running with Zechariah, we also have members of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection as well. Once again, we're here tonight to honor fallen officer Domingo Jasso III. He worked with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Customs and Border Protection, Office of Field Operations. End of watch November the 5th, 2020. Tragically lost his life after contracting COVID-19. He was 42 years old, served 9 years with U.S. Customs and Border Protection, leaves behind a wife, 3 children, parents, and 2 sisters. Zechariah and many supporters now completing their second of 7 laps to honor this hero. For every mile that Zechariah completes, he carries with him a unique flag, each flag sent to the family of the hero that he runs to honor. This flag is actually going to be presented to a member of the Border Patrol, Customs and Border Protection Agency after the run, so please stay tuned for that, and it'll be sent to the family on behalf of Zechariah. If you'd like information on how you can to support this mission, visit running4heroes.org. Please, if you're watching, we've heard that if you press the like or love button a lot, it helps spread the video for more viewers to be able to see, and we'd love to have more people learn about this fallen hero tonight. Our prayers go out to Officer Domingo Jasso III's family, everybody with U.S. Customs and Border Protection, all those mourning the loss of this hero, yet another hero lost as a result of COVID-19. I'm going to go silent on this next lap as the pipes play. We pray that these next 4 laps bring comfort and peace and healing to Officer Jasso's family. Zachariah, any final words for the family of fallen officer Domingo Jasso III?
I bring fallen officer Domingo Jasso III's whole family and everybody at the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, U.S. Customs, Border Protection, Office of Field Operations, healed through this hard time. You know, he was such a true hero, one who deeply loved his community. I know the Border Patrol are truly amazing. You know, they come out almost every single night, even when we're not running for Border Patrol, just to show their appreciation. So I want to thank everybody with the U.S. Customs Border Protection. Before I say any more about the officer himself, we actually have the one of the big head people of the McCoy Air Force Base or Orlando International Airport here today. We'll be presenting the flag to him so he can send it to the family very, very soon. But you know, he was such a true hero, and even though he did not work in Florida, he still protected his community in Texas. Texas has had such a bad year for COVID-19, gunfire, and everything. You know, Texas is a huge state and always gets so much time to do that, so COVID-19 is just making it worse. So I hope this meant a lot to the families, and I'll now be presenting the flag to him, one of the main people of the Orlando International Airport, so he can send it to the families very, very soon. In honor of fallen officer Domingo Jasso III and all his work towards his community, and through every single day he went out to serve with the Progresso, Dona Port of Entry, and U.S. Customs Border Protection, I know he put on that badge and did everything he could every single day to protect his community. He's a true hero, so to help with his comfort efforts, I would like to present the flag to you so you can get it to the families as quick as possible.
On behalf of the men and women of Customs and Border Protection, we thank you for honoring the memory of Officer Jasso. Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you very much, sir. That was very, very great thing to see. Like I said, he will be sending it to the families very, very soon. You know, even though he's thousands of miles away in Texas, every single U.S. Border Protection agent, every single U.S. Customs Border Protection area that they patrol in airports or borders, you know, even though it could be miles and miles away from any others, like example, he was all the way in Progresso, Texas, and the people that came out are all the way from Orlando. You know, they stick together as a team. The U.S. Customs Border Protection, the U.S. Border Patrol stick together and try their best every single day to not only protect the area they are serving in, but the whole entire United States of America. With their efforts, they're the ones that are on the borders, making sure nobody, like immigrants or people that are looking to do harm in this country, get past the borders. And they're also at the airports, making sure there's no threats in the airports, making sure nobody's getting past, make sure, you know, if anybody has anything that could hurt somebody in the airport or on the plane, they'll be the ones to go and check their bags. And you know, that's an amazing thing, because you know, without them, there could be many harm in our country every single day in our airports and borders. So I want to thank them all, and I know everybody, including him with the U.S. Customs Border Protection, stick together. And I know since he passed from COVID-19, I know all of you from the U.S. Customs Border Protection. I know all of you, or maybe at least one or two of you, don't. All of you, or maybe just a few. But I know lots of you don't know this fallen hero. You never met him in person, but you know, I know you're still grieving because that's one of your fallen brothers in law enforcement. So prayers go to all of you, and prayers go to everybody who's Progresso, Texas, at the Port of Entry. You know, they're going through a very hard time. He only passed away just a few weeks ago on November 5th. So prayers go out to everybody there. He was a very young hero who passed away from COVID-19 very early in his life. We have one more to do tonight, and this one is for a fallen firefighter. It's a fire engineer, and we will be doing that mile after this one, 8:30. Also, if you all would like to join me, even though he served 9 years, I know he was going to serve more years. So just so we can give him an extra second, if you guys would like to join me in a 10-second moment of silence, each second dedicating one amazing thing he did during service, and each second just dedicating one amazing thing he did during his life. Please do, because during this 10 seconds, it may not seem a lot to people that did not know him on this live stream, but I know for the families that are watching this, they will be having a little smile on their face while we're doing this. So if you would, please join me in this next 10 seconds. Thank you very much for joining on the silence. That would truly mean a lot to the families who did join me, like I said. Like I said, the next run is for fallen fire engineers, so please stay tuned for that run. I want to thank everybody who came out tonight once again for having a great turnout for an amazing fallen hero. Once again, thank you for watching, and I pray God blesses you all.